So we have two Singapore real estate agency kind of stocks, and which is a better buy? Is it like Propnex or is it like Apac Realty, which is handling the ERA franchise? Hey guys, Joey here, top tier remisier in Phillip Securities and chief trainer at Trading Impossible. So in today's video, we're going to dive into these two stocks and we're kind of like discover which is a better buy right now. Is it like Propnex or is it Apac Realty? So we kind of like dive into the system for each of them to see what it says. So both of them, we actually had a couple of good bullish signals coming back. So prices have kind of like pushed out a little bit. So we'll dive into the system to see if there are any exits. And then after that, we'll dive into the charts to see what are some of the levels whereby, both of them can potentially hit to maybe even higher. And if it does dip to certain good levels or supports, we might potentially kind of like time our entry to kind of accumulate and get in again to ride the uptrend. So which of them would likely hit to those levels first, right? So this is what will be covered in these two stocks, Propnex and Apac Realty. So you want to find out more about these two stocks, do stick around and watch the video all the way to the end because I think this will definitely benefit you. So this is Propnex right here on the 1GT, the one good trend system that I have that kind of like alerted me to this counter in the first place, and we had a couple of bullish signals over the past few months, right? So we had actually the most recent bullish signal right here coming out on the 25th of May, right? 25th of May. Right here today is the 4th of June, so 25th of May is just about last week. We had a bullish signal, prices started to push out, kind of broke this about 125, 130 level and went all the way up to like 160. So yes, right now there aren't any exit signal, right, for this bullish signal, right? So let's take a look and see where we can potentially hit to. Let's take a look at the chart for Propnex right now, right? So as I say, we had kind of like a bullish signal here, all right, started to push up, and we are now currently trading in this range of about 150 to about 170. So looking at the fact that we have kind of traded higher for just about 2 weeks back from about 125 to about 170, it's like about 30 to 33% upside. That's where we can see some profit taking, which is normal. I mean, look at this right over here. It's quite a huge rally, all right? So we are seeing some profit taking, a bit of a consolidation. So that's a good thing. We don't want to see prices just going up every single day, right? It's pretty much healthier to see it like pushing up and then consolidating, and then maybe about 1 or 2 weeks later attempting to push higher, right? So what would be the new support right now? That is the question. So I would say that over the past 1 week, we have found a bit of support coming in around that probably 150 to 155. You can see over the past few days, 155 seems like a bit of a support, but maybe just put it as about $1.50. That would be a psychological support level for Propnex, right, all the way back up to that $1.70. So why 170? Look at this right over here. We have this candle bar right here. The high was somewhere around 170, and sellers came down to push prices back down right here to around that 160 range. So we are now at about 158. All right, you can see it's somewhere in the center from 150 to 170. So if it does dip to near that 155 to 150, it could be a good opportunity to kind of like get in again. Of course, for those of you who have like got in around here, all right, you're probably sitting on profits, all right, and you want to probably take steps to protect your profits, right? So if it comes down, to break that 150, you get out, you still make money. Or you can also think about taking some profit as it approaches the 170 resistance level that is here for now, right? So this is Propnex. So let's take a look at Apac Realty to see what it says. So guys, if you like this video, be sure to give me an early thumbs up or a like. It will definitely help out the channel, and thank you so much for doing this, right? So let's dive into the next counter, which will be Apac Realty. So Apac Realty is kind of like running the ERA franchise, also another real estate agency in Singapore. All right, besides Propnex, right? These are one of the two top real estate agencies in Singapore. So Apac Realty right here on the 1GT, the one good trend system that I have, and we actually had a couple of good bullish signals coming in as well somewhere around November. This right over here, got a signal push up, went out, all right, started to push up, another signal here went up, and most recently right here on this day, 14th of May, all right, so 14th of May, which is about, I would say about 3 weeks back, 1, 2, 3, yeah, it was last Friday, we have kind of like had a bullish signal, started to consolidate a bit, and that's where the move really started, and we're currently at about 60 to 70 cents right here. So that is the bullish signal that we've seen on 14th of May for Apac Realty, all right, and it doesn't seem like we are having any exits right now, all right. So let's take a look look at the charts to see what it says. Potentially it can be a good levels, where are some of the good levels whereby if it does dip too, we can also kind of like time our entry, maybe position ourselves to ride the rebound for the uptrend to continue. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is APAC Realty on the charts right here, alright, and yes, today is the 4th of June, Friday, 10:48 a.m. The market is live and it's currently trading about 0.625. So I mentioned we actually had a bullish signal somewhere around here, alright, about 50 cents, started to push up all the way. I would say, let me just calculate this, about 30-35% upside as well. So that's where we can see some profit taking coming back. And where did it happen? Alright, it kind of happened at around that 70 cents. Look at this, right? Quite a bearish candle here, something like a what we call a doji. Alright, so 70 cents, we can approach that level. Sellers came back and pushed prices back down right here. Alright, so what would be the support level for now? So this was originally the resistance at about 60 cents. So let me just turn this to green in color. Look at this, right? The 60 cents, guys, 60 cents since like 2019. We have been kind of like trading below it, right? It kind of like broke the 60 cents, and of course it traded all the way down due to the current situation that we are in right now, all right, and started to see a bit of rebound with the moving averages all starting to reverse back up. So there's some signs of good uptrend starting to happen, and over the past 1 to 2 months, it seems like this is just beginning to play out, right? So this 60 cent resistance would now become the support levels. Let me change this line to green in color right here. So this would be the support level, all right, even though we're not seeing any exits. This would now be the support level whereby we can potentially see some buyers starting to come out near 60 cents all the way for potential rebound back to that 70 cents level. So 70 cents level is key as well. Look at this, all the way back in 2018, we were actually capped below that 70 cents. So any firm move above that 70 cents would be quite meaningful. I think that's where the uptrend can potentially continue all the way probably to that 80 cents level. That would be the next upside. But I'm not going to draw that now. All right, I think right now 60 to 70 cents, that would be the range, right? Anything above that 60 cent support level, I think the uptrend still looks quite intact, and yeah, we might potentially see a rebound from here, right, all the way back to 70 cents, maybe consolidate around here before attempting to break that 70 cents. But right now, in terms of the moving averages, you can see, right, this red line and the blue line, they're both sloping upwards somewhere since like beginning of the year. And of course, we have prices breaking that 50-55 cents. So that's a good sign that buyers are kind of like prepared to take it higher, and that's where we can see the uptrend slowly continuing to the next phase after each minor consolidation. All right, so it's healthy to see a bit of consolidation because we have kind of like went up by more than 20-30%, I say, over the past 2 weeks. So it's good to see some consolidation here from 60 to 70 before eventually pushing higher, right? So this is APAC Realty right here. So yes, guys, there we have it. We have talked about these two real estate agency stocks, Propnex and APAC Realty. So I think both of them still looks quite good in terms of the trend. All right, they're still pointing up. All right, we see a bit of profit taking, which is normal, as I say, coming back down, and that could actually provide a bit of an opportunity to kind of get in again, especially if each of them were to hit to the support levels that I talk about. So for like APAC Realty, is that 60 cents. For Propnex, we are looking at the support at about about $1.50 to $1.55. That would be the support for Propnex, right? So yes, I hope you have taken note of some of those levels and also the potential targets that we can hit to. And yes, if you want to find out a bit more on how you can get access to like a system, so for us we have what we call the 1GT, one good trend system, that kind of like alerts us on this counter. We have like a signal to get in and to get out. So right now, as I say, we do not have any exit signals on these two counters. So I'll probably see when it comes up, probably be able to hit to some of those resistance or maybe break even higher, might push a bit more, and then we might see an exit, and that's where it can guide us to get out as well. So if you want to find out a bit more about how we use the system to guide us, or maybe even the framework behind the system, or how we do it, how we get in and how we get out, you can attend one of those free web classes that I'm currently still running. Alright, I'll put the link around this video. Go ahead and click on the link, check out and register for this free web class, and I'll see you real soon. Joey here, take care.